Hi, my name is Laura Rose, and I'm a certified efficiency and business coach. I have 20 years experience in the software development industry. I have been a developer, a programmer, a tester, a quality assurance manager, a product manager, and project manager. I've worked with large international companies such as IBM, Sogeti, Ericsson, Fidelity Investments, and Staples in customer advocacy and project management roles. At Rose Coaching, I help driven individuals and organizations with their time management skills, project management training, and work-life balance strategies. I offer workshops, seminars, group and individual coaching sessions. Today, we're going to talk about what remote workers need to know about staying in the spotlight. While working from home sounds wonderful, there are some negatives to this flexible lifestyle. People with home offices tend to work more hours, often evening and weekends. People with home offices tend to lose face-to-face time with their managers, co-workers, and other second-line managers. People with home offices tend to miss high-profile opportunities that are discussed after teleconference meetings, around the water coolers, in the cafeterias, or in the hallways. Some tips for the remote employee. Networking is critical in any career-minded individual, but it's even more so in a remote and global environment. Now that you are a remote employee, you need to take your networking skills to the next level. Gone are the days when you can easily bump into a conversation regarding a high-profile, up-and-coming project. Because you are not in the office and the halls, your name and face is less likely to cross the minds of second-line managers and executives that don't ordinarily work with you. You are not recognized as if you would be if you were seen in the cafeteria or hallways. It really is the case of out of sight, out of mind. So what can a person do? Consider these 5 recommendations. Network with your manager's co-workers or managers of the same level as your boss. Majority of companies use performance evaluations to award their employees their salaries, promotions, and other increases. During this process, we often rate and rank against people of our same level or band. It is during this process that all managers of the same level meet to discuss and evaluate their employees of the same level. It stands to reason that the more managers that you know in that room, the better your chances are for a favorable review. The next recommendation is consider requesting a manager or a second-line manager to mentor you. Many corporations have mentoring programs. These programs are designed for executive and upper-level managers to mentor and tutor up-and-coming employees. One of the best ways to stay ahead and continue to evolve is to solicit coaching advice from one that has already traversed the paths that you are interested in. One suggestion is not to limit yourself to just one mentor. Instead, select a few growth areas and piece together the appropriate team to cover those various areas. The more management people that get to know you, the better. The third tip, present yourself as an expert in your field. Consider writing papers, co-publishing articles, presenting at trade conferences, holding your own lunch and learn session, conducting executive demos, or facilitate client-focused group meetings to illustrate and expose your knowledge in your field of choice. Attend and present at local professional organizations that are involved in your field of choice. The more people that know of your background and expertise, the better. Co-present on high-level, high-profile topics that upper management and executives are interested in. You don't need to be the one with all the answers. Partner up with others to present an end-to-end presentation. Fourth tip, keep your resume updated and forward-focused. Consider using a forward-focused resume. Don't just look upon a resume as a map of where have you been, but where you are going. Don't list specific tasks of your current jobs, but highlight and illustrate the attributes that you're already performing that elevates you to your next job. For instance, instead of just reporting I was a cashier at Walmart, highlight and illustrate the traits and attributes that you share in a customer relations or in a customer care management position. Include professional development goals with milestones and deadlines. Include your career objectives and what you are looking forward to in your next position. Continue to add education, certificates of accomplishments, and training accomplishments. This illustrates your continued desire to stay sharp and valuable. Keep a folder or log of all your accomplishments throughout the year. Managers juggle and manage different people, situations, and sites throughout the year. Your manager may not remember or even be aware of all that you do for the organization. It's a good idea for you to keep an accomplishment folder and keep it updated throughout the year. Do not wait until the end of the performance evaluation year to remember what you have accomplished. Keep track as you go along. Include any letters of recommendations, thank yous, client notes, co-workers' positive correspondence. If you get a verbal thank you, ask them if they would put it in writing and copy your manager. That leads to our fifth tip. Get others to toot your horn. Clients and co-workers are happy to toot your horn. It's just that it doesn't often occur to them. Many find it easy to gush and thank you for all your hard work, but it may not occur to them to tell your manager about your outstanding service. So the best cure for this is to ask them to put it in writing. If someone is happy with your work and they would be happy to write a testimonial or mention it, they just may not have the time. So the best cure for this is to write it for them and then ask them if this is something they would feel comfortable modifying and sending on your behalf. So this concludes the presentation on how remote employees can stay in the spotlight. My next presentation is tips for the managers of remote or global employees. If you want more tips, please contact me. My name is Laura Rose. Contact me at laurarose@rosecoaching.info.